Have you ever laid down to sleep? Lights off, phone face down, blanket just right, and suddenly your brain goes perfect. Now let's think about everything. That awkward thing you said 5 years ago. Tomorrow's conversation that hasn't happened yet. A problem you already solved, but your mind wants to double-check again. Your body is tired, but your thoughts wide awake. Maybe it's you. Maybe it's someone you know who says, "I'm exhausted," but still stares at the ceiling for hours. Because not being able to sleep without overthinking isn't just bad luck. There's a psychology behind it. And once you see it, those midnight spirals start to make a lot more sense. Some people overthink at night because their mind finally gets silence. All day there's distraction, noise, tasks, notifications. But at night, everything goes quiet, and the thoughts that were patiently waiting step forward. Psychologically, these people suppress processing during the day. They function, they cope, they push things aside. Nighttime becomes the only space where the brain feels safe enough to unload. If your thoughts attack the moment you stop moving, your mind isn't broken, it's overdue. Then there's another type, the mental problem solvers. They don't overthink because they're anxious. They overthink because their brain is trained to fix things. Lying in bed, the mind scans for loose ends. What could go wrong? What wasn't handled perfectly? Psychologically, this comes from high responsibility and self-awareness. The brain believes that vigilance equals safety, so it stays alert, even when the body begs for rest. If you fall asleep best only after figuring everything out, this pattern might feel uncomfortably familiar. Then there are people whose overthinking is actually emotional. They replay conversations. They analyze tone, meaning, intention. Not because they enjoy it, but because they care deeply. Psychologically, these minds are relationally tuned. They want understanding, closure, emotional accuracy. Nighttime removes social input. So the brain fills the gap by reviewing past interactions. If your thoughts revolve around people more than problems, this might be your story. Another profile struggles to sleep because of control. Sleep requires letting go, and for some minds, letting go feels unsafe. So instead of drifting, the brain stays alert, watching, planning, preparing. Psychologically, this often develops when unpredictability once had consequences. The mind learned that staying awake meant staying protected. If your thoughts feel like guards on night duty, they're not trying to torture you. They're trying to protect you. But here's the twist. People who overthink at night aren't weak. They're often intelligent, aware, emotionally deep, or highly responsible. The problem isn't thinking too much. It's thinking without resolution and without rest. Your mind isn't sabotaging your sleep. It's asking for space, safety, and acknowledgement. The real question is this. What is your mind trying to process when everything else goes quiet? Unfinished emotions, unanswered questions, fear of losing control, or simply a brain that never learned how to power down? Which type felt closest to you? Or did you recognize someone instantly? If this made you feel understood instead of frustrated with yourself, you're not alone, even at 3 a.m. And if you enjoy uncovering the psychology behind everyday struggles, stay here. Sometimes the thoughts keeping you awake are the same ones trying to keep you safe.